everyone, James with DevelopSec here. I had a question come in talking about how to install the OWASP Juice Shop onto Kali Linux. So I tried a couple things, some things didn't work. So I did figure out a way to do it, although it is using an older version of Node.js, which is okay, we can still use this. It ends up using Node.js 10 instead of 13. But that should be all right. So the steps that I took here to do this, I downloaded the Kali VM. So I'm using VMware, and I've got this loaded up. I'm inside of Kali right now. I've opened up my browser. And right now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to download the Juice Shop version that I need. And so to do that, I actually have to go out to sourceforge.net and get the prepackaged files. I tried doing this by source, and I ran into all kinds of issues. But actually doing it by the prepackaged file actually seemed to work pretty well. So what we're going to do here is, because we're on a Linux distribution, and I know that I'm going to be using Node 10, I'll show you that in just a moment. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to scroll down until I can find the Juice Shop 9.3.1 Node 10 Linux, and I'm on a 64-bit system. So I'm going to get this file. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. It's obviously going to take a minute for it to actually go through and start the download for me. And this will bring it down into my downloads so that I'll have it ready for me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save the file. And we're pretty much done with this portion of this. So now we've got the package. So we can actually CD into our downloads. And if we look, we can see the only thing we have in here is this file that we have. So let's go ahead, and I'm actually going to go ahead and unzip this for now, so that way we can get it ready. All right, so we'll unzip it, and when we're done, we should have a file or a folder ready for us. So we'll just do a list. Okay, so now we have the folder. So we can CD into the Juice Shop folder, and we can see we have our stuff here, but we're not ready to run this yet because we do still have to install Node. So to do that, I actually just use apt-get to get Node, and that seemed to work all right. So to do this, let's first do an update. So sudo apt-get update to make sure that we've got the latest version of all of the packages that we need. All right, now that we got that, we'll do sudo apt-get install nodejs. Yes, we want to continue. Okay, so now we can see we have this installed. We can do null-v to see. So you can see that we're on 10.17.0. So that's why when we downloaded that file, we wanted to make sure that we got one that was for Node 10 when we get that zip file from the Juice Shop area. Now, typically what we would do in this folder is we would do an npm start. But we don't have the npm command yet, so we're going to go ahead and we'll apt-get that. So we'll do sudo apt-get install npm. Yes, we'll go ahead and install it. So far we've downloaded the package, we've installed Node.js, and right now we're installing the npm package, which is what we're going to actually use to actually start our Juice Shop application. Okay, now that we've got npm installed, we should be able to do npm start now. We'll get a couple checks that go through here. We'll see everything is loaded, and now we can see that it's listening on port 3000. So if we come over here, we'll open up our web browser again. And this time we will go to localhost :3000. And we see that the Juice Shop has come up for us. We always get this welcome to the Juice Shop message, so we go ahead and dismiss that. You can click down here, you want it, as far as the cookies. And then as we see, we can click on things and everything seems to be functioning as we would expect. So That's a pretty quick and easy way if you want to actually get it installed onto Kali instead of using something like Docker, which I show in another video. It's not the latest version of Node.js, but this should be good enough for you to get up and be able to start running with the Juice Shop, to be able to run some of the tools against it, play around with it, and learn a little bit about application security.